surely I have enough battle power to do this, right? This is old content. Old dual quest content that I never finished. I've got to absolutely wash these bosses, right? There's no way I can mess this up. I should just be able to flatline all these guys. Quickly. But we'll see how quickly it goes. I just think this used to be a thing. It's an old boss to us. Damn, these players are freaking crazy and frenzy. You haven't seen craziness yet. Oh, a laser, huh? Well, it sure does hit pretty hard for a level 80. But I hit much, much harder. That takes care of that. Bunch of worthless trash. Wait, do you have any fighting game goals? Well, like I said, I already beat one of my fighting games goals already by getting that perfect score with the Z Fighter, so that's taken care of. The only thing left for fighting game is probably rerunning, rerunning, World Tour. Now that I know I don't have to grind anymore to play with a bunch of people who have their own custom characters and stuff like that, it changes everything. There's no need for unnecessary grinding. They finally eliminated that little factor. It makes a huge difference. Oh, but actual fighting game goals? I mean, wow. What about beating up Little Bout, just beating him badly? Listen, Little Bout, I mean, I had my fun with Little Bout. Little Bout has just simply just went a little bit further. Sure, maybe if I get, maybe I'll make that into one of the goals. Maybe I can beat him in a set, because it would have to be a set for it to mean anything. But Little Bout is quite literally out of my league now. He's been playing hardcore this whole time, so, you know, it's only natural that he succeed when I was just goofing off, though. But it was fun back in the days when he was beneath me. And then he improves all of a sudden, and he can completely kill me with his Kimberly, which I think was the character that he used back in the day. And I might have met some good Kimberlys before, but it's just rare, you know, it's just... Unlike in other games where in Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, when you're playing casuals, you might, as far as you're concerned, you might be coming across people that really, really know what they're doing, and that are really high rank. But the game doesn't tell you that. It just shows you a name, and you have to remember that name and what they do. I think it's just classic, so, you know, I can still run into the exact same problem, yes. And then I have to go based on names, I think. We'll see, though. I mean, I don't know if they want to make it too serious. I mean, obviously, we're talking about something that's going to eventually hurt, you know, the standard play. I mean, we don't want that to keep repeatedly happening, you know. We'll have another Mortal Kombat Armageddon situation, by the way. But there's no need to play the other thing. Like, why would I want to mess with any other character when I can just, you know, goof off with this? Alright, that's another 100 star gems. Oh, this is crap. Am I missing something? I think the game would mention... Right? I mean, yeah, all this crap, what am I thinking? I want to return. Yeah, I want to return. And maybe I'll harass Fictitious Beam, too. I mean, surely he's even easier, too. And he's actually a unique boss that I haven't seen anywhere else. But apparently he's from base, and I did take the time to re-download base, so I could switch to base if it meant more star gems. Wait, I don't avatar battles have ranked now or something like that. I haven't played Street Fighter in like a year and a half. Really? Alright, you got bored of that sort of thing. Honestly, she's a very normal looking cat girl. I mean, I show you a picture, but like I said, it's the M-rated game, so, you know. In fact, it's not going to stay an M-rated game, which is good, by the way. It makes perfect sense, really, that remain an M-rated game, because this game was pretty crazy about what they allowed you to get away with. I know some guy's gonna mail me about teaming up with me because I had mentioned it before. Deposit all this. Yeah. This hoe is fine, I promise you. Deposit this here, 90. Gosh, I gotta clean everything up again. Well, aside from Little Bout, I don't really have any other goals, really. Wait, no, there was one. I was gonna bring a bunch of quarters to an arcade game and just beat the shit out of random people that even get near the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet. Even though I hate that game. Yes. Wouldn't that be funny? Beating people in real life. Emotionally scarring them about, man, this Marvel 2 sucks ass. The same type of emotional damage that I went through when I finally played that game. Even though in the beginning it was fun when people didn't know what they were doing and all the new players were still around and stuff, figuring out stuff. But now, you know, after some time passed, it ends up like the Capcom, the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, where the only people are left are master warlord type players. The people that have absolutely no let-up whatsoever. The most dangerous players imaginable. That's all that's left. And it's going to happen to all of them. Because why not? There's no way you can keep a low-level player around. With them, no way of putting them in their place. I beat everybody in the fighting game, and it wasn't very satisfying because they all stopped playing me. Well, it's a little thing called Apex, you know. Even though back in the day, you probably could keep playing that same person because stuff changes and patches happen, you know. That's a thing, too. What can I say, man? Some people don't think they can push it any further than that, honestly. Sometimes that's just the end. You reach your end and you don't want to play anymore. I forgot he dropped a little bit extra, but all this stuff is still crap anyway. I gotta stop getting hurt by these tiny little things. I think that's everything. Got my extra star gems, unless of course there's anything else I'm forgetting. I mean, it happens, man. I've had it happen on the other way around, believe me. This one was called. That one rival I kept having one time in the X-Men vs. Street Fighter thing, the dude who would always, I make videos of him all the time, he would always pick Akuma and always do the same shit over and over and over again. Until at one point, I started getting a little bit better, and he didn't want to just, he couldn't tolerate playing more than one set with me. He'd just be wanting and done it. It was like, it was kind of sad and stuff, and even when I let him win, he'd still do his one and done and stuff like that. Like, he was really tired of that. But, oh yeah, he would definitely hit your body if he killed you there. Like, but honestly, he just wasn't feeling like putting any more effort into the game. He truly was done at some point, and I think he realized the moment I started using other characters other than my main, is like, nah, I'm truly washed up, is what he's thinking. What the fuck is... Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! 4? 4! Fucking 4. Gosh, this thing is pissing me off so badly, actually. And you only can play one of these. What, they expect you just wait all damn day? What if I don't like it the first time around? What if I just get this Lexio weapon that everyone's been getting? Because the one guy actually has a Lexio. And let me explain something about you. This weapon right here will be very rare. Very, very rare. And I see the guy who's in my party who has a weapon, like a basic drop or something. I mean, thank goodness I never wasted my money on that thing, really. I'm so glad. Could you imagine being on the other end? You getting a whole bunch of money, and then all of a sudden it's easy to drop, and it's just like, wow. I'm so glad I sold that thing, because there's no way you're going to be able to justify it. The prices have got to drop in correlation, right? We're looking about at 10 million at most. Just to avoid an urgent quest. I paid 10 million for a Luxio weapon if it meant I didn't have to ever touch the urgent quest once. What's left? I got into bitch mode again. Okay. You wouldn't believe how much okay, so all these are done. Planetary strike. I love to play Kim Possible game. What the hell is this? What is my reward here? This game just gave me a reward system. It's fictitious being given a reward here. I'm getting pissed now. Alright, hold on. Okay, hold on. What am I not understanding here? There's something I'm not understanding here. What's going on here? Those are the story quest nonsense. Time extension quests? Never done those. No rewards, don't care. And no good rewards, don't care. Trigger quests are a little bit different, unfortunately. We don't really have the, Gosh, man. I can't believe this is something that you just can't get your hands on. Like, you can't get the Q trigger for Luther. Q-trigger Luther. It wasn't sellable, I don't think. Maybe reviving a dead fighting game would be a goal. I mean, I did it with Dragon Quest Heroes, which wasn't a fighting game, but could you imagine that? Reviving an old dead fighting game. That'll be my goal. I'll revive the community for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because I think that game slaps, honestly. Even with all its faults and stuff. Yes, that would be a cool goal. Everyone will be happy, and everyone will be content. Hell, even you can join, too. Maybe I'll revive it on the Steam, though, to have a better chance of it to happen, though. That's the thing. I mean, we want to have more realistic expectations, and PC probably going to be the most realistic expectation. I never got to play anyone. What are you talking about? Are you sure? I mean, I don't want to correct you, but I think if you really think about it, in the past, you did one time. At least I remember you telling me about it or something like that, but you know. You're just not remembering it well enough. I can actually afford one of these thingies. An augment transfer pass, yeah! We got one. How much time do I have left? 6 minutes left. Did I get all my star gems? I'm gonna assume I can get star gems from the urgent quest, right? I mean, surely I can. Unless I have to core Beckel down, let's see. I played one of my friends, but he's not a real player. I didn't play anybody that's knew anything. I mean, you could always teach them. I mean, you tried teaching me when it came to that when it came to Grand Blue Versus, yeah. Grand Blue Versus. You tried. Which, speaking of try, I really gotta try the other games that Grand Blue Versus was a part of. Like, they actually try to have an action RPG. I might have to look into that. I would definitely love to have a substitute for, to take this game away from me. Really, I would. Alright, these are Star Gems too. Assuming people have what I'm looking for. That's one. Crap, I gotta go somewhere to get the rest. 2. 3. 4. You know, I just realized something. All this helping of people with the, I think I forget my own Star Gems. Like, I intentionally forget it. That's so people helping everyone else out. Let's do my exchange. Damn, I have a lot left over, too. I really do be forgetting about this. Trigger Griffin thing, yeah, I don't know. You might get a Star Gem just for fighting for the first time ever, that's about it. Okay, let's see. Time to find this loser online. Surely he'll lead to more Star Gems. 3 minutes left. I just gotta be in his general area. An old friend, by the way, too. Also, this guy's annoying. He hasn't said anything. That's okay. He has until, whatchamacallit. He has until July 10th. That's it. Yeah, yeah. Before it's over. Before he's kicked. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out real fast. I could probably get me a cheap, Luxio arc. It'd probably be an arc weapon, honestly. Yeah, probably. I mean, do my goals when it comes to fighting games have to be that severe? I mean, we want something that could be achievable, by the way. Hell, I think the damn challenges modes are much... That noise. Well, I do need this Alio boss down here, so... Hey, kitty. There are 8 people here for... Oh, right. Some people like to be at the, Urgent Quest spot immediately. Like, physically there. That's such a goofy thing to even think about, too. Like, they're just there. I almost forgot that's even a thing. Am I really gonna try to fight whatchamacallit, Luther? Like, there's almost no incentive to fight Luther now. Down there, huh? It's just a yellow. I've just never seen it before. 2 times! And he has a little tail. Oh my gosh, he has a Tails mag. I've wanted a Tails mag. All I have is a damn copter. I'm gonna have to pop my fucking boosters now. Dead ass. We might actually get a Luxio drop. And I wouldn't scream too hard about it. Like, after seeing it right there, it's just like, yeah. Like, these developers now giving us what we want now. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, make no mistake, we still bitched and moaned back then. We truly did. I'm not gonna use a tri-boost, actually. Like, it's not that bad. I don't know why I thought there was something there. Ugh. Right, I forgot to dash. And most of the ship ones dudes are here too, by the way. Well, no wonder they're dropping in. Gold variant enemies? I think this is a normal, easy-going Earthquake. If it was a regular one, like a boss-related one, oh my gosh. Hell, if it was Luther again, we have problems here. The elitism would come back. Fire, huh? I probably could have tolerated being a different class there. You got time to party up, now party up. Oh my gosh. You won't believe how unacceptable that sort of behavior it is. And I get life is important and stuff like that. Good thing he wasn't the leader. And yeah, it's extremely mean to say something like that, because it may not happen every single time. I think what could have happened is that he could have kept AFK or something like that, maybe. Possibly. But it would create a false illusion. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to go. He mentioned it, by the way, so... Sometimes it's just not like that. Sometimes you'll just have to go. People call them, and those people have advantages compared to everyone else's. Looks like someone decided to kill them good. Well, since this is here, he's grabbing one too, of course. How did I block that, honestly? Maybe it's not impossible. That was a little bit slower. I can't believe my time's almost up, though. I'm idiotic enough to do it. As long as it's nothing harmful. Sega still needs your money. And that would be the okay answer to give, because truthfully, just give them a real answer. Don't give them a bullshit answer. You'd be like, we're a company and we would like your money. Legally as possible. I'm going to deposit some of this in material storage. Deposit everything else. Okay. Alright, one more time. Other than that, we do have enough star gems. We don't have to get everything. Not every damn thing. We can keep sacrificing stuff. After that, I'm going to be done with the game. The game already said that I don't even have to mess with the Sonic event. Just the star gem. Just have enough star gem. At least 5,000. And we'll burn through that just to get the final Sonic outfit. I can't imagine, they'll probably do silver next year. Yeah, that's probably what will happen. Slow drip fed. Make them special and unique. Because you can buy Sonic. Super Sonic you had to be there for. It's one of them. Avoid obstacles in advance team has been achieved. Okay. That probably gave me a couple extra star gems. No, both of you want to be great, actually. So who's he aiming at? Do I really need this jump at all? I wonder if maybe it's a joke. Whoops. Alright. You don't forget Luther. If this thing is dropping as well as based on that other guy, because he certainly didn't buy it. He had to have earned it from that urgent quest. It had to be the case. So much for things I bring in my PlayStation 4 for vacation. It's not needed. The map suggested it's not needed. So I won't. The question is, do all those boosts make a difference? At all. I could see that working, actually. I mean, that makes sense. What does this tri-shield do in the first place? It's actually a really good one, and I might consider running that actually right now. I mean, it's one of those why not type of things. I mean, defense and like, it's been like a... I really categorize these items as these EX things as categories. Recovery, defense, and offense. I think you were terrible, and I think you were unfortunate. I mean, all this sounds alright, too. It's like a perfectly average one that I might consider running. You, I'm absolutely sure I wouldn't run. Alright, time to do the thing that makes sense. Like, if I was going to touch this game again. An Archie, rifle. Fuck it, I'm going to go for it. And it's the one, right? I'm gonna make damn sure it's the case. Yeah, what can I say? Some people like their white women. A lot. But I really even need extra defense, in all honesty. So what else am I trying to do with this thing? No, it was this one, I think. I mean, it would work. This is something I'd throw off to somebody who just benefits from, like, evading stuff. And it makes sense, so you can keep it going. But with the, whatchamacallit, I've got to think about it, because this is okay with another class. Because this is like defense, defense. Let's do the thing that we just say we're going to do then. Multi-weapon. That's it. Let's check some real quick. It said bring a rifle, right? It couldn't have said the other thing that I think it was saying, right? Yeah. Bring your rifle.
Thanks for stopping by. Come by anytime, okay?
I think it's a Slayer's weapon. It says Bringer's rifle. And it's actually a gun blade type weapon. That was the problem. How crazy that is. Like, that's the thingy. And this thing is real cheap. It's such a small... It's such a small little thing. And I couldn't recognize the little symbol on it. And that's all. It was tiny for crying out loud. Yeah, that's the one. It's called the Heaven Striker. It says bring a rifle, but it doesn't Heaven Striker, which is an actual rifle weapon. I probably could have saved myself having that last little second if I had just looked at the symbol and thought to myself, damn, what does that symbol look like? That's all I had to do, check the symbol. But it said rifle, and I got confused over something that small. And maybe I could have went Slayer, but I don't feel like running Slayer. I just don't. Unless, of course, Slayer also has something that can just mash one button and just... You know, I never noticed that, actually. Does Slayer have anything that can just mash one button and just spin to win? I don't know if they do. Well, shoot, we can't go back now.
Come by anytime, okay?
That would be insulting. So that 2 mil I just wasted. Because it felt like 2 mil.